So look, guys, look, I appreciate you all, okay, and we're going to be talking about you. So what we're going to be talking about, I'm going to be just totally transparent with you. I'm going to tell you a little bit about who I am, a little bit about my backstory, about what we're doing right now. In the last 2 weeks, we started a very, very behind the curtain testing of an idea, okay, of something that is literally revolutionizing not only direct sales, but 3 industries right now, which is direct sales, affiliate marketing, and network marketing. Okay, so and it blows my mind. I've been in line for 11 years, and I haven't seen anything like it before. In terms of like the excitement in the marketplace, in terms of like people getting on the vision, virtually every single big guru name marketer that you know, they're jumping on this. The complete newbies, right? They're calling this the dream system, which I'm going to show you. So I'm going to paint. I'm going to basically explain to you what we're doing. I'm going to explain to you the match in millions. How you can earn up to 100,000 cash bonus, up to $1 million in cash bonus. How it's very, very attainable for everybody. Okay. I'm going to explain to you how you can potentially do that. I'm going to explain to you this concept right here, which is really, really cool. Okay. If this is you, okay, can you guys see this whiteboard? Okay. Is black marker good? We're going to go quickly, okay? So if you are taking notes, take notes, take a lot of notes, stay with me, be present here, because this webinar, it's creating history. We've only done, a few of these, literally like maybe 4 total, okay, over the last 2 weeks. Already generated collectively over like $1.3 million, just inviting a handful of people, okay? Not a lot, we haven't gone mainstream with it, but it's crazy, you guys, okay? Okay, but here's a crazy idea. If this is you, okay, how awesome would it be to have multiple streams of income coming in to you, okay, from multiple different directions, immediately, at least 2 or 3, probably within the next few months, probably 10 or more, okay? Now, here's the kicker. All of these income streams are coming into you what's called systematically, okay? Write this down. If you're writing things down, write this down. Systems work, people fail, okay? Now, I understand the dynamics. Okay, cool. 84%. Wow, I'm looking at your guys' comments here. Anyone listening to Vic, or we are just typing away? Okay, so you guys can actually type and listen to me at the same time. I'm actually, I'm going to glance at the comments from time to time. Just wanted to make sure that you stay with me. But what I'm going to show you tonight, okay, if you haven't seen this before, I know some of you guys might be seeing this, over and over again because you guys are like so excited. Some people have literally watched what I'm explaining like 4 times. Okay, and it never gets old to them. They're still coming back because every time they watch it, they pick up a nugget or 2, okay? So if you're a marketer, if you have been online for, any period of time, I don't care if you've been online for 20 years, or just got started yesterday, you will have $1 million ideas and lessons that you can take from tonight's webinar, regardless if you decide to run with us or not, regardless. You'll be, if you're marketing whatever, you'll have $1 million ideas that you can apply to your business. It's going to take your business to another level immediately if you apply them. If you decide to run with us, it will change the landscaping of your entire business model, okay? So check it out. The coolest part about what I'm going to show you here, this thing called systems work, people fail, okay? The reason most people are failing in the industry, okay, we survey people all the time, and overwhelming majority of people failing, there's actually a few reasons, we're going to talk about them, but one of the biggest reasons is because if this guy is a newbie, okay, he has very little marketing experience, he has, he never done marketing before. He doesn't really understand all the ins and outs and system creations. And Shaq is talking to you about, the reason for our success is systems, right? We use systems to sell. Guys who know what they're doing, the big players, they have call centers, they're closing people's sales for them and this, right? But this little guy right here, he just starting out, he has a big desire, just like a lot of us, right? But how do you succeed online? Well, you succeed online by having confidence, right? You succeed online by doing this. I'm looking at you right now, and I'm talking to you. I'm very, very confident. I got no problem talking to 1 person or talking to 5,000 people or 500,000 people, okay? That's how you really break through online. Now, how do I get this guy from where he is at, just timid, getting started, and ultimately, right, being able to just, be himself as a marketer? Because money follows confidence. Write this down. Money follows confidence, okay? Very, very important concept. Money follows confidence. If you want a lot of money, to follow you, you've got to improve your confidence, okay? As a person, as a marketer, okay? So that's very important. Now, the question is how do I get this guy to succeed long term? How do I take this guy and help him succeed long term? He wants something. How do I help him get it? The only way I can help him get it is if I can do it for him initially, okay? While teaching him how to do that by himself, so that if I, God forbid, get hit by a bus or whatever, or something happens, or if I'm not around, he understands how to do this long term. Anybody like that idea? Okay? Anybody like that idea? He doesn't need to buy, he needs to buy traffic, but if he buys traffic, doing what everybody else is doing, he's not going to succeed. Okay? So what I'm going to show you right now, you guys, is this. How you can be a complete newbie. If you know a little bit about marketing, man, you can go out there and you can make, you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars, probably millions, okay, with this concept. If you are a complete newbie, how can I take you? How can I set you up with multiple streams of passive income, okay? And the biggest kicker here is, how do I remove the human component from the sales process and get you paid like this, okay? Every single time. Does that make sense? Now, as you're getting paid, I'm teaching you exactly what you need to do to become a 4%er in your game, to literally step up your game and command, right? Command income on demand. You guys like that? Systems work, people fail. Feduma, you got it. Okay? So check it out. So since that experience, right, I created High Traffic Academy. Later people like, oh, how do we get traffic? So we created High Traffic Academy. This is 2011. From 2011 to 2012, people learned a lot about traffic, but then people were like, okay, what do we promote, right? What do we promote? And so I went on a hunt, and I was looking for a program, because I'm like, okay, what got me fast start in my career was I was promoting a high ticket, well, not really a high ticket, it was a higher ticket program, paid me like $2,000. So if I could replicate that, right? But I'm looking for a company that I could, I could get myself aligned with. Any of you guys, some of you guys know this, right? But this whole concept of this bucket concept, how do you go from little money to big money fast, okay? How do you go from little money to big money fast? Tell me right now, okay? Tell me, everybody right here, tell me, what is your income goal per month? What are you shooting for? On a monthly basis, where do you want to be at per month in income? Tell me, throw me your number. What is that number for you? Okay, what is that number? Because I'm gonna show you guys a concept, and then I'm gonna reveal to you a system that what we have done. It's gonna blow you away. Some of you might not sleep for the next 3 days, I promise you. So if you're in the UK, get yourself like a gallon of coffee or something, because you're gonna be okay. 50K, 5,000, 10,000. Quit my job. Okay, Sam, got it. Can 20,000, 30,000, okay, 20, 15, 10,000, 15, 5,000, 20, okay, a million, okay, somebody's a big dreamer, right? Monthly 20K, 200,000, love it, man, love it. See, I'm looking at your stuff right here. See that? See that? That's me looking at me, talking at you, and then looking at you too. Okay, love it. 15K. Okay, so there seems to be this magical number, seems to be like 10,000 a month, right? 10,000 a month, 10,000 a month. Now, how many of you guys are hitting that number right now? How many of you guys are living and actually hitting the number that you want to hit for yourself? If I had to guess, probably not many, right? Why do I know? Because I literally, a few weeks ago, like a month ago, I took 2 weeks, just blocked out 2 weeks straight up, entire day, and I called people. I created my inner circle, and I said, look, I want to find out, why do people fail, man? Why do people fail? We train so much. There's YouTube. There's so much training going on. People don't need more training, man. Like, you don't need more training to be successful. You need training, but I mean, how much training do you need, right? More training will not make you successful. What's going to make you successful is money in your bank account, right? Okay? You see what I'm saying? See, not money. So I called a lot of these guys. I'm like, okay, what's your goal? 10,000. Have you ever made 10,000? No. Do you have a plan how you might get there? Maybe not really. I think so. So people are shaky, right? Shaky. I'm going to explain. I'm going to shatter any doubt, right, that you may have about how you might not be able to hit your star. And I'm going to show you a very simple path, systematic way for you to reach that, just like that. Okay? If you're excited, tell me that you're excited. Vanessa is saying, I'm feeling you, man. Need cash. Look. There's this fallacy in this marketing space, right? Basically, people saying, "Hey, I want to go change the world, man." People live in this la la land, right? I want to change the world, dude. I want to do this. I want to do big things. And people, look, nothing wrong with thinking big, But if you've got financial issues, right? If this guy right here, okay, this guy, if I'm going to teach him how to, if he wants to change the world, and I really want to teach him how to become successful, the thing that I really need to focus for him is this. I need to get him some of this right here. Dude, that's it. That's it. Why? Because 90% of his problems are going to vanish if he gets some of this. You guys agree or disagree? See, money is not everything, but it's right up there with oxygen, right? Kind of important, right? The reason he cannot succeed online, right, is because he has no confidence. Why does not he have confidence? He's got no clue how to market correctly. Okay? When he markets, he's running to brick wall after brick wall. He cannot connect with people because his eyes tell everything. You see what I'm saying? He's got baggage on his shoulders, a weight. He's got creditors calling. He's got late payments. He's got cars about to be repossessed. He's got fight with his fiance or spouse or girlfriend, boyfriend. Family situations. Why? Because financial pressures. So if I can relieve that, right? If I can plug him into something that works, okay, and say, hey man, here is a system. I remove the human component away. He doesn't need to be there to make money. You see what I'm saying? If I can make money for him, it's ultimate. You guys agree? Now, I don't want him to depend on anything long term. He can if he wants to, but I want to train him and I want to capitalize on that confidence very, very quickly. I want to build on his small successes very quickly to get him to the point where he's like, dude, he can look at anybody in the eye and be super confident because he knows what he's talking about. You see what I'm saying? So this is the thing that we need to focus on. Okay, so what was I talking about? Okay, we were talking about money. So a lot of you guys are big thinkers, $1 million a month, okay? Most of you guys are not hitting the number, and you're not alone. A lot of people are like that. Check it out. Let these buckets represent your monthly income, okay? Some of you guys heard it, some of you guys did not. It's gonna change your paradigm thinking about making money, okay? Very, very simple. The best way I can explain it to you is I can show it to you. I'm a very visual guy, okay? Most people trade hours for dollars, and they have this very small bucket. They're making about $2,000 a month, and it's called a job, okay? Just over broke, okay? Nothing wrong with that. A lot of people love their jobs. How many of you guys love your job? You would love to stay there for the rest of your life. If I had to guess, probably not many. You wouldn't be here if you did, okay? This bucket is very small, okay? So what we need to do is we need to get us a bigger bucket. Make sense? We need to get us this bigger bucket right here. Now, this represents your income. This is your star. This is your goal. Okay, magical number seems to be 10,000. So let's put 10,000 in there. 10,000 per month. Okay, so every single month this bucket gets emptied out. How difficult is it to make 2,000 a month? Not very difficult. Okay, because all you have to do is trade 40 hours a week, right, for a month, and you'll get your paycheck and you do the same thing again. But the only problem with that is there is no living, man. You're making somebody else rich at your own expense. You're trading your life for a measly bucket. Okay, you cannot do much. You cannot serve your family the way that they deserve to be served. You cannot do much to the world. You see what I'm saying? So what I need to do is I need to get me a bigger bucket. Now, the problem that a lot of people are having, you guys, is this is very, very fundamental. We need to address this first. Before we talk about strategies and tactics and how-tos, let's go fundamental. Let's dig into the foundation, man, and find out, is there a mental block that you might have when it comes to reaching that star? How many of you, if you be totally honest, okay, you'd be like, okay, my star is 50 grand a month, or 10 grand a month, or 5 grand a month. I've never made that money. I am nervous. I don't know if I can do that. In fact, deep down in your heart of hearts, you almost doubt that you're going to do that, right? See, what I did is I talked to people, right? I'm like, okay, what's your goal and why you're not reaching it? Most people are not reaching it for a few reasons. Number one is they have a mental block. They don't even know it. They don't think they do, but they have a mental block when it comes to hitting that goal. They're living in this little bucket, and it's very difficult for them to expand. You guys, write this down. Write this down. It's important. Whatever your goal is, okay? Whatever your goal is, money, there is nothing wrong with getting tons and tons and tons of money. You deserve it, okay? Let me tell you why. Because money is the world's biggest human magnifying glass, period. That's it. That's what money is. It's not good, it's not bad, it's not any of that junk, okay? Money is gonna magnify who you already are. If you're a good person, Look, I love to go to missions and help out missions and do God's work and things like that, right? I'd love to do that. We've got 6 kiddos, we've got wife, we've got business to run. Kind of difficult. If I got money, man, I can help. I can invest, right, in God's house, right? I can make financial investment. Somebody else can do it. If I don't have the money, I cannot do that. Okay? We'll talk about traffic in a minute. Okay, but stay with me here. If you're a bad person, if you're crazy, you give you more money, you'll be more crazy. Okay? Hopefully we don't have any crazies over here. Anybody crazy in the room tonight? You see what I'm saying? All right? There is nothing wrong with you getting to the star that you want. Okay? Now, some of you guys are dreaming at $1 million a month. Some of you guys are 10,000. Okay? It doesn't matter what your dream is. Just believe that you deserve it. That's it. Money is not good or bad. It's just paper. It's just money. It's going to magnify who you already are. It's going to give you more options. Okay? Nothing wrong with getting tons of it. We're clear on that one, right? No crazies. Okay, good. Good. No crazies. McCoy White, what's up, man? Good to see you here, man. Vivian, crazy for success. That's good. Now, check it out. I'm going to change my little bucket for my big bucket. And a lot of you guys understand this concept. A lot of you guys in big ticket program, right? What's the 3 primary ways to make money online? There's tons. I mean, I can make money selling t-shirts on eBay. I can do a lot of crazy things, right? But primary, like in our space, how do we make money? Well, we can do CPA marketing, right? A lot of people do CPA marketing. A lot of people do affiliate marketing, promote somebody else's product. Great stuff. And some people do big ticket, okay? Opportunity building, team building, that kind of stuff, right? Now, I was talking to a guy the other day. I'm like, he was applying to be inside of the, to work with me. And I'm like, okay, what's your income goal? He's like, my income goal is $100,000 a month. Okay, $100,000 a month. I go, have you ever made $100,000 a month? He's like, no, I've never made $100,000. That's his goal, $100,000 a month. Okay. I said, okay, do you have a plan how you might get there? He is like, I'd like to do CPA marketing. I want to do CPA marketing. I said, have you ever done CPA marketing? He's like, no, but I want to learn. I'm going to learn how to do CPA marketing. And I said, great. Do you realize what you're going to focus on is you're going to do this. You're going to do 98% of the activities that's going to produce maybe 2% of your results. And let me explain to you why. Okay? This is the problem a lot of people are having in this space. A lot of people. You might be one of them. Okay? Check it out. This guy wanted to make $100,000 a month. This was his big bucket. Okay? He wanted to fill it with rocks, right? Rocks representing commissions. Okay? I said, look, check it out. For you to hit that, average CPA, unless you know what you're doing, there is a lot of people killing it with CPA, man. Some people are like doing 50 grand a day. Having a backend, having a system, knowing what they're doing, having a call center. Very few people can do what those guys do, right? And so they paint this rosy picture about CPA marketing. And most people are failing. The reason they're failing is, look, average CPA payout is going to pay you like $2, okay, per conversion. You need 50,000 conversions per month to make your $100,000 a month in income. 50,000. How much traffic do you need, right? See, what you're doing is you're focusing on 98% of the grind that's only going to produce 2% of the results, because for you to get 50,000 conversions, how much traffic do you need? You need like 250,000, 300,000 visitors per month. How much money are you going to pay to acquire them? You might break even if you know what you're doing, all right? And if you don't know what you're doing, like most people, you're going to be in the red. You see what I'm saying? That is why, okay, that is why a lot of people are failing. That's another reason, okay? So I said, look, what you're going to do with that is you're gonna try to fill your bucket of $100,000 with these tiny $2 commissions, right, per conversions with CPA. You need 50,000 of them to fill it up every single month. And then next month it goes down to 0 and I have to redo it again, right? Nothing wrong with that model. You need it. Now, there are some people who'll say, okay, I want to sell like I did, that Charlie Page's deal, $97, say $100 commissions right here. Okay, boom, a little bit bigger rocks. Okay, let these rocks represent, we're gonna represent your commissions. Okay, it's the easiest thing I could explain to you with. Okay, you get little pebbles, bigger rocks. This is like affiliate commissions. One-off sales, $100 here, $200 here. So we can throw some of these in here, right? You need not as many, of course. Okay, maybe this is $200 commissions. Okay, great. Now, some of you guys understand the importance of a big ticket. Okay, good for you. Some of you guys might not. How do I fill this the fastest, right? Well, the fastest way for me to fill this bucket is what? I need to get me some of those big boulders, man. Bam, $4,800. Throw them in here, okay? I throw another one, bam, $4,800. Okay, make sense? I throw another one. Bam, now my bucket is overflowing. See what I'm saying? 3 sales of the big boulders got me to my goal of 10,000. Which is easier, 50,000, okay, 1,000, all right? Or like 100 of these, or 3. You see what I'm saying? Now, some people say, of course, I'm going to go for boulders, man. Great, but here's what I'm going to tell you. You need all 3 of them. Why just go for 1? You guys getting me? Alicia is getting it, right? I need giant rocks. Andy, giant rocks. But here's the thing. You don't just need giant rocks, because here, let me clear picture, right? You've got, you throw these rocks in the bucket, there's going to be a lot of empty space, dude, right? And yeah, you might hit your thing, but man, you're like, look, see this? I can fill it up, and I can go with like for 100% filler, man, like 100%. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going for solid, man. I'm going to fill my bucket solid, brother. So there was no room for, there's no air, there is no wasted space in that bucket. You see what I'm saying? You guys with me on this one? So you need 3 of them. You need all of them. If you can, look, if you have an option between making, 5,000 or 5 million, why would you want to go for 5,000? Why not go for 5 million? I mean, you see what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. Now the question is how do I do this? Okay? And how do I take this guy and teach him this and say, hey man, here's what you need. He's like this. Here's what you need. He's gonna look at this concept and he's gonna be like, dude, I get you, man, but how do I start? Where do I go? I ain't got no money now, right? I don't know how to start, where to go, who to talk to, how to get these boulders, how to get these smaller rocks, and how to engineer, all these different commissions coming to me from multiple directions, all these different buckets. And here's how I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna say, look, man, you don't have to do anything. Okay, how can I take this concept? How can I systematize it? I'm a big systems guy. I love systems, man. How can I systematize this and give the system to him that does all the selling and telling for him, gets him paid, and then I teach him how to do this, so if he wants to do it for himself, he can do it. Ultimately, I want him to be an independent entrepreneur for the rest of his life, so that he can teach what I teach you, so that we can spread the ripple. You guys with me?